Welcome. In this video, we are talking about how our assumptions shape our reality. What we believe about others influences how we interpret their behavior and treat them. If we assume the worst, we often find it. But when we choose to see the best in others, we unlock a world of possibility. This shift in perspective, from negativity to generosity, holds immense power. It can transform our relationships and our lives. We all make assumptions. It's a natural part of being human. Our brains are wired to make sense of the world around us, and assumptions help us navigate complex situations. However, when our assumptions are rooted in negativity or suspicion, they can create unnecessary conflict and distance. Imagine a wall between you and another person. Each brick represents a negative assumption. They don't care. They're trying to hurt me. These assumptions build barriers to connection. But what if we started chipping away at those bricks? Download the PDF worksheet here on onlinetherapyontario.com and start challenging your own assumptions, building emotional maturity and kindness.
The benefit of the doubt is best given to those who haven't earned it. They are the ones who need it most. This quote, though its origin is uncertain, beautifully illustrates the essence of generous assumptions. It's about extending grace, even when it's not expected. Generous assumptions don't require us to be naive or ignore red flags. Instead, they invite us to approach others with an open heart and mind. It's about believing in the inherent goodness of people, even when they make mistakes. Choosing generosity in our assumptions doesn't mean we become doormats. We can still set boundaries and address harmful behavior. But it does mean starting from a place of compassion and understanding.
The benefits of making generous assumptions are numerous. When we believe the best in others, it not only improves our relationships, but also has a profound impact on our own well-being. First and foremost, generous assumptions boost our mood. When we focus on the positive, we naturally feel happier and more optimistic. This positive outlook can then spill over into other areas of our lives, creating a ripple effect of joy. Second, generous assumptions strengthen our relationships. When we assume the best in our loved ones, we're more likely to treat them with kindness, patience, and understanding. This, in turn, fosters trust and intimacy.
Section 4. A practical exercise, shifting your perspective. Here's a simple exercise you can try to cultivate more generous assumptions in your daily life. 1. Notice your assumptions. Pay attention to the thoughts that arise when someone does something that bothers you. 2. Challenge your perspective. Ask yourself if there could be another explanation for their behavior. 3. Look for the positive. Try to find a generous interpretation of their actions. 4. Respond with kindness. Approach the situation with empathy and understanding. This practice takes conscious effort, but with time, it becomes more natural. Remember, it's not about being right or wrong. It's about choosing a perspective that fosters connection and understanding.
Section 5. Cultivating understanding and harmony. Making generous assumptions is about creating a more harmonious and compassionate world. It's about building bridges instead of walls. When we approach others with suspicion, we create a self-fulfilling prophecy. Our negative expectations can lead us to interpret their actions in a way that confirms our biases. This can create a vicious cycle of negativity and conflict. However, when we choose to see the best in others, we create a positive feedback loop. Our positive expectations can lead us to treat others with kindness and respect, which in turn can inspire them to reciprocate.
Section 6. Journaling your way to generosity. Journaling can be a powerful tool for shifting our perspective. Identify the assumption. Write down a situation where you made a negative assumption about someone. Explore the feelings. Describe the emotions you experienced. Challenge the thought. Ask yourself if there's another way to view the situation. Reframe with generosity. Write a new interpretation of the event, assuming the best in the other person. By consistently practicing this exercise, we can train our minds to default to generosity, fostering more fulfilling relationships in the process.
Section 7. Transforming negativity from doubt to trust. Here are some common negative assumptions and their generous counterparts. Negative assumption: they're ignoring me. Generous assumption, they're probably busy. Negative assumption, they don't care about my feelings. Generous assumption, they might not know how to express their feelings well. Negative assumption, they're trying to hurt me. Generous assumption, they might be acting out of their own pain. Making generous assumptions is a gift we give ourselves and others. It's a choice that opens our hearts, strengthens our relationships, and creates a more compassionate world. By embracing the power of generous assumptions, we unlock a world of possibility and pave the way for deeper connection and understanding. Talk about making more generous assumptions with your coach or therapist, and nurture feeling better with yourself and others today. We look forward to seeing you at your next session with OnlineTherapyOntario.com.